What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well today, and welcome to the JP test track. Now, this is a track created by Joro player, or it might be Jovo player, because he's from Indonesia. I know that some countries have a little bit of a twang on their W's, so my apologies for any mispronunciation there. However, this is a track called JP test track, and it is, I want to say, maybe like his 7th track release at this point. And for some reason, I don't think I've ever played any of his tracks before until now. So this is going to be, I guess, like my first impressions of what he can do. Now, the reason I'm playing this track, because there's been quite a few tracks released on mods over the last couple of days, is he also included a lap of him going around the track on TikTok in the MXB mods post, and it looked really, really fun. But the scaling of the track, I think personally, looks like it lends itself really, really well to 125's. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing it on today. And I'm hoping it just flows really, really nicely. It looks good fun. Looks like you can get a bit greasy over some of these tabletops and stay nice and low. And also, we're going to be riding this bike right here, the old OEM, classic OEM KX125. And I'll tell you why once we start riding around. So the reason that I'm riding this bike in this video today is because if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I took a picture of one of these bikes. Yes. When would you be seeing this? You're seeing this Saturday. I took a picture of one of these bikes on Thursday because I was at / am going to be at again Fox Hills for the Vets MX of Nations. So I just love these bikes so much. I think I've said time and time again, if I had infinite funds, then the bike I would own is a old KX2 stroke and just have it fully done up with, you know, like split fire. I just feel like it looks the best. Sexy bike, absolutely love it. So I will probably never get to ride one in real life, so I'm going to be playing it in game instead. So to give you a little bit of waffle while we talk about whilst we play this track and just have a little bit of chat in the background, what's going on with me right now? So obviously a lot of you would have seen my Instagram stories on Thursday that I was at Fox Hills. It's going to be and has been a very hectic weekend for me already. So on Wednesday, drove down south about 4.5-ish hours to get to my parents' house, where I then went and go play golf with Rusper for a while. We went on the range, and I think we hit something ridiculous, like 150-ish balls each, but it was a very, very fun time. We then woke up early Thursday, went and picked Rusper up, drove to Fox Hills, sat in the rain for about an hour because the heavens opened. Then the sun finally came out, helped BP out a tiny bit, getting his ESP tent all set up and sorted out for one of the trade areas, and then I had to disappear. I left at 7:30 p.m. To then drive 3.5 hours back to where I live now because of stupid MX bikes, because of a virtual video game. I have a feeling this might be one of the last chances I have of winning a championship. So since I'm still in the points lead, and we have Budds Creek today when I'm recording this, which is Friday, I kind of have to do it because Cam and Tyler aren't going to be taking a week off. So I have to, otherwise I'll basically just be giving up the championship in one round. So that's what I done. I drove home, and I got home at just gone 11 p.m. Thursday night. I've laid in a hell of a lot today, going into today, which is Friday. So I'm going to be around today, record a video or two, just so I've got videos up over the weekend. And then tonight, I'm probably going to live stream it, as I have been doing all the rounds, so I don't see any issue in live streaming it. I'm going to be live streaming the race of Budds Creek on Friday today, so yesterday when you're seeing this. And then as soon as that's done, I need to go and sleep, and I'll probably sleep for about 4 hours, 5 hours maximum, before I have to get up at about 4:30/5 a.m. to then drive back to Fox Hills, which is a 3.5-hour drive again that way, ready for the gates to open at 8 a.m. So a lot of driving, a lot of miles under the belt, and I will admit it's very, very tiring. I'm basically living off of service station food at the moment, which is not ideal. Yeah, although the McDonald's breakfasts do be hitting, I can't lie, good fun. But I'm very, very excited to get there on Saturday and get all set up and finally be able to just relax and have a drink with the boys as well. It should be good fun. In a weird way, I'm not unhappy that I couldn't stay there Thursday night, because it sounded like they had just an insane amount of wind. So me sleeping in my little one-man tent, which I would have been doing that night, probably wouldn't have gone too well. So it's not the end of the world if I got to come up. I'm very intrigued if my microphone will pick that up. Somebody is absolutely hooning it up and down the road. I don't know if that is bike or car, but fair enough. Whatever you want to do. What is today? It's Friday. Random Friday at 1:30 p.m. UK time. I mean, man should be at work. What's he doing ragging it up and down the road? No idea. But yeah, very busy week so far. And when I do go back there again for early Saturday morning, I don't want to be having to whip out a camera all the time, constantly thinking about vlogging, things like that. I just want to go and enjoy it and chill and hang out with the boys. So that's why I'm trying to get a couple of MX Bikes videos done in the meantime for you all to sit and enjoy. If you are going to be at Fox Hills over the weekend and you do happen to see me walk around, then by all means feel free to say hello. No issue with that at all. When me and Charlie were there on Thursday, we saw a couple people. He spotted that no one was around him, to be fair. He was just walking the track by himself, but Charlie spotted Andrew Schultz walking around, which was quite cool to see him everywhere. And I think I caught a glimpse of 999 Laser, which I think a lot of you UK motocross guys will know who he is. He does his own real-life YouTube videos rather than video game stuff, like myself. So yeah, I got a glimpse of him as we walked past, and then just various other people. But my God, the bikes that are there, they are incredible, which is why I'm a little sad that I can't be there today, Friday, because they are kind of showing off all the bikes. So yeah, I'm a little bit upset by that, but it is what it is. The universe has different plans sometimes, but I still blame Tyler for not having a little truce and having a week off. But game is the game. We'll see. So my plan is if Budds Creek goes okay. So I think I have a 12-point lead right now. If I can still have a 12-point lead going into the last round at Ironman, I'm 92% sure I should be okay, unless anybody decides to reload and get back onto the game again to help Tyler out in championship-wise. Because right now, the competition for top 3 is literally me, Tyler, and Cam, and it's just going to be some iteration of that unless something goes absolutely horrific for one of us. So if I finish 12 points ahead after Budds Creek, and then we go into Ironman, I only have to get a 3-3, I think. I can just go 3-3, so even if Tyler goes 1-1, I should still have the championship there. So my fingers and my toes are crossed that it goes nicely, and we'll see how it all ends up. I'm quite excited for it. I didn't realise, sorry, whilst I've been sitting here talking the whole time, I've been playing in third person. I haven't played the game in 2, maybe 3 days now at this point, so it's weird hopping on again and just playing and riding around. Probably not ideal practice going into the penultimate round of the series, having not played the game, but it's not the end of the world. Real life is a lot more fun. I am enjoying my golf a lot at the moment. My actual yardage and connection of the ball hasn't been too bad, but one thing that I've really developed poorly over the last couple of times I've gone is I'm swinging over the top a lot, which if you don't know what that means, just know that it means that whenever I do end up hitting the ball, it has a hell of a lot of spin on it going to the right, so it'll hook to the right, or slice to the right, sorry, loads. So I need to work on bringing the club face down earlier rather than kind of going out and across. So that'll be what I work on next time. I plan on going golfing with old Rusper again on Monday, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can work on it, on fixing it. I'm watching so many YouTube tutorials, and yeah, the actual hits themselves aren't too bad, and I mean, by no means do I consider them great numbers, but for someone that hasn't done it in years and years and years and is just slowly getting back into it, not terrible. I mean, I'm getting 235-ish with my driver, but then it goes so far right that all of that distance that it could go forwards, I reckon I could get up to like 250 or so if I just learn how to get the damn thing straight. But I've been enjoying it, he's enjoying it, and it's just something different, something new. I feel like I've reached that point in life, got a bit old now. What else you do when you get a bit older? You just go and play golf. It's a bit easier. One thing I have noticed, I think it would be the opposite to this, is where I sit in like chairs all day long. A lot of time I'm sitting here with, like, you know, quite a rounded back, and I do get lower back pain from time to time. Ever since I've started golfing, which I thought would be different, because, you know, you kind of like you got your booty sticking out, you kind of arched over a little bit, almost like motocross attack position in a way. I thought my lower back would start hurting more. It's actually helped it a hell of a lot. I've not had any lower back issues for quite some time now. So yeah, big W's all around, and it gets me out in the sun a little bit. Turn the pasty white skin hopefully a little bit more tanned by the end of the day. This is actually a really enjoyable track. I don't think it's a real track at all. I think it's just something that he's made from his own brain, just, you know, custom, fantasy, whatever you want to refer to it as. The only thing that I think I'd like to see is a bit more differentiation between on-track and off-track coloration-wise. Do you see off to the left-hand side here, we've got a little bit of greenery. I'm awful today. We've got a little bit of greenery going on. I would like to see some of that maybe moved onto the infield as well. Even if there's no trees in the middle track, I'd like to see a little bit of grass going on just to separate on from off, because a lot of it does look quite samey. So in some situations, some corners can be a little bit difficult to tell exactly where it is that you're going. But my predictions were correct when it comes to the 125. The scaling of this track, really, really nice for it. And these little double rollers around the corner are really, really fun. A lot of the corners you just rail the outside, which isn't a terrible thing. It gives you all the speed that you need to get up and over some of these jumps. And I feel like he's done a really good job. And again, I've not played any of his other tracks, I don't believe, up until this point. So I've jumped off to the right side there every single time. So it's a nice new experience for me. So yeah, I'll definitely check out some of his other ones when they, as and when they come out, because this has been a really pleasant experience. The ruts are built well, they hold you nicely, but they're not like they're not perfect, if that makes sense, in terms of they aren't just perfectly smooth 180s with no bumps in them at all. They've got little hooks, little bumps, so keep you on your toes. Adds a level of difficulty that I really enjoy. Got some braking bumps in a lot of the corners as well to keep you on your toes, and just really, really well put together all around. I feel like it rides incredibly nicely. So yeah, shout out to the I don't think there's many of them, but shout out to the Indonesian players on this game. I know that, for example, that grass track bike pack that released not that long ago, I really enjoyed, but unfortunately I don't think you can get them on server lists for whatever reason. I think even if you try hosting one, I believe it gives you like the cheating prompt that comes up, you know, when you've got like slightly different settings to someone else, but I don't know what the cause of that is. I don't know if that's if that's just a game issue, or if that's how the bike pack itself was made that's causing an issue, or if it's even a server issue. I've got no clue, no idea at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying the Indonesian stuff that we've been getting. So yeah, big W's all around. Keep it upwards. I will keep on consuming it and keep playing it, and hopefully the people watching enjoying it just as much as I do. If you have enjoyed this video, as always, if I could ask for a cheeky little like, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, it's very much appreciated. And I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you're up to. I apologise this one's a little bit shorter, but I'm a busy man indeed today, getting stuff done. So I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.
Lynn's in the zone, never backing down. Riding MX bikes, he's the talk of the town. 2022 champ with a YouTube crown. His game is tight, no signs of slowing down. Late nights, bright lights, he's chasing that fame in the digital arena. Writing his name, she's a 10 out of 10. Supporting his lane, hairline might receive, but his passion's the same.